Up, everyone? We are back here with another episode of Just Some Weebs, and this time we're going to be talking about Haikyu, a volleyball anime, and a personal little favorite of mine, All Saints Street. So, what would you guys like to talk about first, volleyball or the little?
Let's talk about All Saints Street.
Okay.
Did you watch it, Connor?
I did, yeah.
So I gotta be honest, it really wasn't my cup of tea. It was a little on the weird side, and it was so random. And how do I say it? It's just like I would catch myself like drifting away from the show, like the series, rather than watching it, and it just really wasn't all that entertaining for me. The animation style was iffy for me. The whole quality of everything was just iffy for me. So
Okay. I mean, for me, I would say I kind of actually liked the animation style just because I thought it was kind of original. I mean, it did have, it being a webtoon, it had that kind of webtoon aesthetic to it. But it was kind of, I don't know if it was because it was in Chinese or whatnot, and I'm just so attuned to hearing like the Japanese subs and whatnot that it kind of threw me off, and I didn't really understand what was happening at parts of it. But I actually kind of did like the animation style. It kind of was playful in my opinion, which was kind of cool. But I didn't really understand what the plot was.
Yeah, same.
Or if there really was a plot, or if it's kind of just like people hanging out.
Well, this is my best explanation of the plot.
Okay.
Essentially, he gets kicked out or he wants to leave hell, and he wants to live on Earth and not have to deal with all that. And then everyone kind of starts, meets up with each other, and they start living each other, and they kind of just meeting up with each other one by one. And then most of it, it's more slice of life, like roommates dealing with this and cool little like interactions. And then like more towards the end, there's a more serious plot going on and whatnot. Is that
when the other guy comes in and tries to like turn him bad or whatever?
Yeah, when that comes, and it gets like a little bit more intense. Because like the beginning of it was actually pretty intense, like when you first start watching it, and then it gets like more a little more cutesy and less serious and more just real life stuff. And and I really liked that turn of it. But I think I was like mostly how the plot went. I think I don't know which translation you guys watched. I think there was a few different translations online of the text. But
I watched a couple that I didn't like at first. They were like super, super small subs at the bottom, and I couldn't really read it. And then I found this other one that was on what was the channel? I can look it up real quick. Percy Dan was the YouTube channel. He had like an English sub of every episode, so I just watched that whole playlist.
Yeah, that's the one I watched too. It was a lot better.
So Neil is the main character, right? Or the guy that first comes to the house. Is he supposed to be like the son of the devil, or what exactly is he supposed to be? Just a demon?
I think he's just a demon. I don't remember exactly. I don't know if he's the actual son of the devil. I don't think he is the actual son of the devil. I think, or he's just a demon.
Right, because isn't like they kept calling him like the Dark Lord, and like everybody was trying to like get him right at the beginning, or I was kind of that's the part that was confusing me. It was like the werewolf guy when he came in, wasn't he like trying to hunt down Neil or something?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and then I guess he still technically is supposed to be, but he's kind of gotten sidetracked with just being friends with all of them and whatnot. Right. But I think it's still his goal. But I think like his intentions are getting a little bit like lowered because he's actually starting to like all of the people he's living with.
Right. That I'm sure Erik's favorite character was. Mine was actually the fur boy too. So
yeah, the fur boy was my favorite. Mine and Ira Blood were my two favorites.
Right. I love doing what is the wolf guy, the werewolf's name? I can't remember.
Vladimir.
Oh yeah, when he first comes in and he has like all of his plans and they just keep getting ripped out of his hands. He's like goes all the way to like plan K. And like the bird just keeps like ripping the maps out of his hands and like scratches the tattoo off his back. I was laughing my ass off during that part.
Yeah. There's a lot of, I thought it was really funny. I thought there was a lot of like, it was really wholesome too. Like I loved it. Also, I loved Vladimir and Ira Blood's relationship, how they first just meet and he kind of just adopts him like a dog at first and then kind of uses him a little bit.
Right.
I really wish I enjoyed the webtoon as much as you guys did, because I just really it just wasn't for me, man. I couldn't do it. Honestly, I couldn't. Like, I watched the whole first season because I found out there's a second season afterwards.
Oh, there's a second season?
Yeah, there is.
How many I watched up to episode 18. I thought there was like 22 episodes in the first season.
Yeah, they're like all really, really small.
Yeah, they were like 4 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I only watched up to 13, so maybe hopefully it gets better at the second half.
It definitely picked, like, as far as like plot goes, it definitely was getting better around like 15-ish when the other guy comes in and he starts drawing all like the seance circles around and he like turns everybody into like evil mode.
Okay, because I really didn't. I think on the 13th episode, I saw his eyes turn red when he was sleeping, and I'm like, oh, is there something about to happen? So I was thinking to myself, like, cause I watched it this morning, and I was like, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch the rest of it, like, probably today or tomorrow, because the first half, it just wasn't like, it was iffy for me, man.
Yeah, I definitely liked the second half. If you're saying like up to like 13, so like 13 to I think 22 is definitely the better half in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not like my favorite thing I've seen, but I enjoyed it while I was watching it.
Yeah. I thought I definitely have to definitely watch the second half of the season, but I don't know. I mean, I like the serious moments, but I kind of like grew like, the more slice of life, just them hanging out moments. I think I might have liked them even more. I don't know. I really liked how they interacted as roommates and friends. I thought that they just went along really well, and I thought it was going to be a little cliche, but it actually kind of ended up being its own unique thing.
Yeah, it definitely, like, if you watch it with that in mind of just kind of like a happy, like good feels kind of show, then it definitely touches all of those aspects for sure. But if you're watching it like with the hope of it being some like intense, shonen or something, then it's not gonna give you that.
No, not at all.
But the slice of life is definitely there, which I'm honestly like, I'm getting more open to slice of life, and Haikyu kind of touches upon this as well, because I think Haikyu is kind of like a perfect blend of shonen and slice of life. Mm-hmm. And with all the stuff we started watching in this podcast, I think slice of lives are growing on me, honestly.
Yeah, man, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. See, with all the slice of lives I watched, I can't see that. Maybe that's one reason why it just this webtoon, All Saints Street, really didn't touch with me, because I've seen so many slice of life animes and I know what a good slice of life anime really looks like, and it just left me disappointed because I kind of was expecting more from what it gave me. And I would say Beastars gave me something I was looking for, but this just left me like I had high expectations for it, and it just really blew up those expectations, and not in a good way. So, but since you mentioned Haikyu is honestly in my top 10, maybe top 5 favorite anime, because they execute literally every aspect of slice of life perfectly in the whole season. In the first season, it gets better from the first season, and I feel like Haikyu is just an anime that's going to continue to just grow. It ended, the manga ended, but in terms of the anime, I feel like it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing, getting better than what it already started as. So
right. Yeah, it was my first sports anime ever. I've never watched a sports anime. I've been like wanting to, or not even wanting to, just been recommended to so long. Honestly, since I got into anime, people were always telling me to watch mostly Haikyu, and there was another, was it basketball, like Slam Dunk or something, that a lot of people were recommending. And for some reason, I never thought that I would enjoy a sports anime. I just thought it'd be too cliche, or just kind of, I don't know, underwhelming in a sense. But then like watching this, like I thoroughly enjoyed every episode of Haikyu, and I'm like on to the 3rd season now. I don't know if I'd go this far to say that it's one of my top shows or series yet, because I feel like I have to see more of it to decide that. But I don't know. It's just so new. I've never really seen anything like this, and it's kind of like what Beastars was for me with like furry anime, as that was like my first real furry. style series, and it kind of just like entering into the scene with two series likewise that are just so strong. I think that is very impactful.
Oh yeah, definitely. And what I thought it was really good. I wouldn't say it was like my favorite anime.
Mhm.
Like I did love the slice of life aspect. I think the characters are very well written. That's what I really liked about it. But there was times where I was watching it, and maybe it's just me because I'm used to like more. I mean, I like slice of life, but it was a little bit more action. There were certain points of it where I wouldn't say it dragged on for me, but like I had to like keep kind of watching it more and more. Like I don't know. I wouldn't say I got bored at certain points, but like it was just, it was all about playing volleyball, like awesome teamwork and like kind of like that wholesomeness. And I like that, but there was just points where when I was just like, I should like this or like this a little more than I actually do.
Right.
Yeah.
With Haikyu, for me, like I know it's supposed to be obviously a slice of life and shonen, but I find myself not caring about anything when they're not playing, or like when they're not practicing or in the volleyball world. Like, yeah, like I personally don't really care about what happens while they're at the school. Like, I just want to know about the sport and the tournament and the season. But I guess maybe that's because they don't really give us that much that's like actually like what's going on in their life. Like every so often you'll see a glimpse of them taking a test or looking at grades or something, but it's like, I don't know, all I care about is the game.
Saying that, I feel like if they didn't give us any of the slice of life aspect of the anime, then we really wouldn't know anything about the characters in a way, like
Right.
why the ace quit the team and why he came back.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know what life was like before Hinata and Kageyama
Met each other.
Yeah.
Or started playing on the same team.
Exactly.
Yeah. When is Tsukushima's backstory? Is that in season 1? I can't remember. Is that season 2? I'm not sure if Eriks.
Season. It should be the spring tournament. Like.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's.
No. Actually, no. It's during the. It's during the what do you call it? Scrimmage games, like the practice games, like the camp that they go to.
Right. Okay, so that's season 2.
Yeah. During the camp.
Well, I will say that backstory is like that was pretty
intense.
Pretty strong, I think. That was really good.
And you feel bad, like honestly, you feel bad for Tsukushima's older brother because you always want to impress your kid brother, and when Tsukushima, like when his brother found out that he saw him on the bench, and it's like, damn, how do you really recover from that?
Exactly. So. I really like the way that they took an approach to like a sports anime in this as well, because I was under the assumption before starting it that it was going to be like one season of the show was going to be equal to like a school year or a season of the sport, because that's kind of what I feel like typical slice of life high school shows do. It's like a season is equal to 1 year of their life in school, but this it draws it out longer, so where it's like one half of the season or one tournament is takes up more time, so you get to really see what happens in the struggle and the development, where it's like they very easily could have done like the whole thing up until the finals of season 1 and then gone to their second year, then their third year, but instead I like the approach that they took.
It would have felt rushed, and you wouldn't get the climax and pure enjoyment out of each game if it was just one game per episode.
Yeah, it really felt like it makes you like part of the team, almost like you're watching it with them as you're trying to get through it.
Yeah, and my favorite parts of Haikyu is, well, I can't wait for you to get onto the current season, because Hinata, he goes like a complete evolution and a change.
Right, I'm sure he does. I'm seeing it right now where I'm at, starting anyway.
Yeah, and when you see them doing something like spectacular that that's out of the ordinary, and like you can see them trying really, really hard, it's just you feel it, like, let's go. It makes you want to like literally scream out loud when you're watching Haikyu, and that's one reason why I love Haikyu so much, man.
Yeah, I got pretty emotionally invested into it. for sure. Like the finale of the season, I didn't expect them to end with an L like that. That was kind of, I thought that was pretty strong for them to do as far as rating of the show goes, because they could have easily like been, all right, we're just gonna make it go into the championship right now, and then again that would have been like just compiling everything into season 1.
I forgot, who did they play when they lost? It's been in the
Sejoy, they played the Great King,
like the blue and white team, right? With like the great setter.
Yeah, the Great King.
Yeah, the Great King. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay, yeah. So, man, hey, I can't. How far are you right now? Like, what part? Like, what's happening right now, Connor?
I'm in season 3. I'm at the part where they're like they got invited to like, well, a couple people got invited to like practice at some training camps.
Okay, and like in the all country team.
Yeah, like the Olympic one where they have like the coach training them or whatever.
Okay. So, Mr. Eric, we have to ask, man, how does the conversion feel?
The conversion feel? What do you mean by that? Like
going from like furry, like all furry to an anime like Haikyu.
Well, I mean, I do watch a lot of other animes that aren't furry animes because there's just a lack of them. But I would say for me, it's more of a conversion just of like actually watching like a sports anime and just being used to watching nothing but like slice of life mixed with action, because that's usually my preferred genre. Like this was a huge change of pace. Like I've not quite seen because I haven't really seen any sports anime, so this was like the first time I've actually watched anything quite like this. And I only finished season 1. I'm not on the other seasons because it was like 25 episodes for a season.
Yeah,
like
25.
Yeah, they're fairly long, and like I actually didn't think it was going to be this long, and so I put it down because I thought I was almost done, and I was like, oh shit, there's like a ton of other episodes I have to watch.
Right.
And yeah, and I did like I thought the ending was really good. I thought it was like pretty well put together, and I mean they made the most entertaining show you could possibly make out of a volleyball team.
Like, you would never think volleyball would be this entertaining. They find a perfect way to make volleyball like one of the most intense sports.
They really do, and it doesn't seem like they're trying too hard to make it intense. Like it actually goes well. I mean, there's times where it's like where they are trying to make it sound like more intense than it actually is, but it doesn't seem like it's like too like they're trying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's probably what I like the most about it.
I wonder how big volleyball actually is in Japan.
I feel like volleyball is. I feel like it has a decent, following, because I know volleyball is big in like Latin countries and stuff like that.
Is that
Yeah, so I figured.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. After watching Haikyu, I looked up for local volleyball leagues to try to play it. I was like, is there any beer league volleyball leagues or something?
I played volleyball before. Actually,
volleyball.
Eric, you'd probably be good. You're what, 6'6"?
Yeah, I'm 6'6".
What's the ace over here?
Yeah, we got Eric as the ace.
No, my mom always tried to be like, oh, you should play volleyball or do that. But I'm not going to lie. In high school, I was too much of a degenerate to do any of that.
Yeah, it happens.
But I would probably pick it up now, or like there's a volleyball court by my house, or like really close by, and I was like, I kind of want to go there, maybe get some people together and play a round or two.
Yeah, we'll get once COVID's over, we'll get a Just Some Weebs and an Annie Tuber volleyball game going.
That would be so awesome.
That'll be funny. Make a video out of it.
Oh man, like it really makes you like the anime really makes you want to play volleyball, and it's like
it really does.
It does. I would agree with that.
I just want to slam some spikes, dude. Toss to me.
Those jump shots though, like I just want to do one of those, like just when they're like,
yeah. The block where they get the hands over the net somehow.
Yeah, you feel like sometimes like when you see those crazy blocks, you feel so bad, especially like the first season, like because that's how that's where Eric is right now, so that's all I can refer to. Like that last fight, that last match, when like they'll get like the most depressing block, and it's like damn, because they try so hard, and it's just like boom. And can we talk about that ace? What was that? That setter, the clinch setter from first season.
Oikawa
The one with like the green hair. I forgot his name.
with the green hair?
Yeah, it's Tsukishima's like best friend. He's also a first year. Or does he not start that? I think he does. Like he got like 3 points against you don't know
I don't remember anybody with green hair.
It's like
there's a lot of
I think.
There's a lot of characters in the show to keep track of. That's one thing I was like.
Okay.
What team was he on?
He's on what's it called? Cross, He got the guy with the glasses to help him learn how to serve.
Oh, the server?
Yeah, I said
setter.
Did I say setter?
Yeah,
server,
the server. Yeah, it's like
Server.
Fushiguro. No,
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, the jump floater. Yeah. I don't think that's still season 2 though, is it?
Is it? Because I think he missed the service.
It might be. Yeah, he might be in the last game against Sejoy.
Yeah, like that was damn. You feel bad for him, man.
Right.
And then I think he goes I'm not sure if it's the second season or the first season. He goes in the bathroom and just like breaks down.
Right. Yeah, that was. I think that's the end of the first season.
Yeah. Oh man, that's.
Who was your favorite characters, or who were your like 2 favorite?
Ooh, that's a tough
Dude,
question.
I changed so much.
I did too.
I changed. My first favorite character was Tanaka, however you say it, the guy with the shaved head, because I just thought he was fucking hilarious. Yeah. And then I changed to liking Asahai, the ace, because I thought he was pretty badass, but like also just a big teddy bear. And then I kind of ended up liking Noya. I don't really know how to say his full name, like Noya. The Libero, yeah.
Yeah, he's so awesome, man.
He's so funny.
Thunder.
But I do love one thing I really, really love is Tsukishima when he blocks and it just zooms in on his face and he's just got, like the wide eyes. He's like,
no, you know what's so funny? When it's called I'm not sure if you guys remember, but when Hinata served and it hit Kageyama right in the back of his head.
Yeah.
And Kageyama got so mad. Like I love their relationship, man. They have like the best rivalry relationship you can possibly have, and it's hilarious because Hinata is just so light, like he's so lighthearted and so joyful, and Kageyama just always somehow contradicts his personality and goes against it, and it's like the perfect pair, and they work when they need to work when they need to work well together. They do it perfectly.
Right. What would you say your guys' favorite characters are?
My favorite would be Tobio and Kenma. Those are probably my 2 favorites.
Kenma is awesome too.
I really like it. I want to see more of him, especially I think like probably does a lot more in the next few seasons.
You see him in the final, like the 4th season. You see him a lot.
Yeah, he's not really a lot in the 2nd or 3rd season.
Yeah, you definitely
kind of like sporadic.
Yeah, but
I want to see more of him.
Dude, wait, you haven't seen him so far, but my favorite character of the show is he comes in season 3. Is that Tenno, the red hair guy, the really lanky one,
the weird looking dude.
Yeah, he's my favorite. I don't want to spoil it for Eric though, because he's hilarious. I think.
I'm shocked that you said that's your favorite character though.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like him because his whole thing is trying to get in people's heads and like make them fuck up, because like he tries to like predict their movements.
That is true.
He's just like antagonizing them the whole time.
But the Libero is gonna be my favorite. He's my favorite character. Nishinoya, I think his name is.
Yeah, Nishinoya.
Yeah, he's the most concrete character. Like he stays the same. You know what's crazy? They can never break his will. Like he is the most, I would say determined. You can say determined, but like he has the best energy throughout anybody, and he's
for sure
literally like so motivating, and he pushes everybody to do better because he tries his absolute best. And when he tries to start learning how to set from the libero position, that's when that's when he really starts to take off.
Right.
And man, like how can you not love Haikyu? Like how can you not love Haikyu? if you guys were to give, because since Eric is the only one to see the first season, if you were able to rate if the anime would end on the first season, what would you give the anime as a rating?
I would give it like a 7.
7? Okay.
I'd give it like an 8 for the first season probably.
First season. Now,
but I think it goes up. I think it gets a lot better.
I feel like it does.
Where you at now? So if you were to rate it from now, what would you rate it?
Where I'm at in the third season?
Yeah.
It's probably getting close to a 9 for me now.
Okay.
Like I think it gets so intense.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoy it. Like I don't have a single thing that I can really complain about in the show, honestly.
That's new for Connor.
Plus season 3's ending song is a absolute banger.
You know, Haikyuu's openings are always banger. Like their openings are all good.
Dude, I prefer the closing ones actually.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Season 3 when they have like all the teams and they're all just like doing different things and like that. It's that one's a banger.
Wait until you get to the Fly High opening, man, because that is a bop. I always listen to it. And if you want to listen to it, like once this podcast ends, go ahead. Because
all right, send in the chat.
All right.
So have you guys? Do you guys have anything else to say on Haikyu?
Not that I can think of. No.
No, I mean I just watched the first season. You guys have kind of nothing to say about it than me.
Right. Okay. Then I have a question of a series to see if you guys have looked into it before. Have you read or watched any of D. Gray Man?
Yes, I finished the anime.
I actually don't even know what it is.
Okay. What did you think of the anime? I haven't. No, I was thinking about buying some of the manga because I found it on like pretty cheap. I was thinking about buying it, but I read the first chapter and it seemed alright.
So I watched the anime, and for what it's worth, I feel like I watched it when I was like 12, 13.
Yeah, it's an older series.
Yeah, it's like 2007, 2008. And the latest season came out like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, shockingly.
Yeah, they took a time gap, I think.
Yeah, and honestly, I'll give it like a 7.5. I merely enjoyed it. It's different, but Alan Walker, his power, oh my fucking god. And like you gotta get to the end of the first season though to really like near the end of the first season to really see how strong he really is.
Yeah, I haven't seen really anything of the show.
Yeah, and the antagonists in the anime are so fucking cool. Like they're known as Noah.
Wasn't it like the Millennium Earl?
Yeah, the Millennial Earl. But that's the Eggman of the anime.
Right.
But the Noah are like the people made by Millennium Earl.
Right.
And they're so dope. Like they're like a family. They're so fucking cool.
Right. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna buy the manga because I found like a place where I can get like volumes 1 through 10 for like $30.
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. And when you got
I've kind of started collecting manga. I got a couple videos coming out here in the next week or so of some huge manga hauls I did.
Yeah, I got some mangas too and some comics.
I got some figures here.
You're collecting starting to collect manga?
Yeah, I ordered all the Eriks comics, and I want to start buying all the. What else? I need to complete my Full Metal Alchemist manga collection because I have like 80% of them. I just need to get the rest just to finish it, so I have that on my shelf. And then I was gonna probably get some of the. I don't know how much of the. I want to get the Jujutsu Kaisen mangas.
Those stuff like that's a little more difficult because it's so new. Whereas I get most of mine on eBay because I get steals, dude. I got Attack on Titan 1 through 17 for like $60 or $80 with shipping, and they retail at $15 a volume.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's like a really good deal.
Yeah, where Jujutsu Kaisen is new, and I think they sell at like $12.99. So it'd be kind of hard to find them, secondhand at this point.
Speaking of Attack on Titan, 4 more days, y'all.
Yeah, dude. What are we? We gotta come up with something to do for the premiere.
Weekly reviews, because I feel like I'm gonna do that on my channel though. That's the
yeah. I was just thinking like of watching it and like
discussing it,
like a watching stream or watching party or something.
Oh yeah, I'd be down for it.
The question is, are we gonna get?
Well, yeah, Eriks monetized now, so he could get a copyright strike if he does that.
Yeah, it's true. I actually got a copyright strike. Well, it wasn't a strike, but they just what's cool with YouTube is they don't give it so much, they just won't let you monetize it.
Copyright claim?
Yeah, it was a claim. I got a claim on my furry reacts to anti-furry videos for the Dr. Phil one. They actually have an option where I can just cut it out and then they'll just remonetize it.
What was the claim on?
It was on because I watched a Dr. Phil clip.
Oh, Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's so weird. How do they find all this stuff?
I know, right? Who goes through all this and finds?
Yeah, it's like
they
there's
don't
Dr.
manually go through it. They have like a monetized, like they have a copyright tracker, like a bot, that goes through all your videos.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna have to really get into kind of figuring out fair use better soon. Well, Maddie, Sugoi Media, December 14th, she's launching the website. It's gonna be huge.
Oh yeah.
But you're lucky. You're lucky, Eric, for being monetized, man. You're lucky. I got 350 more to go.
Almost.
Yeah, I got like 900. No, 860.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Like I saw all the perks for it, and I made on that stream where before it got demonetized, I actually made almost $4 off that stream alone, which I was really shocked.
Do you still get to keep that $4, or they just take
Yeah, they do. You still get to keep it because the people watch the ads on it, and some of it's some other ads, and it's not all the way fully loaded, but it has a thing for all the super chats you get and for all of the just the ad revenue that you get and which. Right. That, and I think they give it to you all at the end of the month. They're still processing my exact amount. They haven't counted my super chats, but they've counted a few days of my monetization from my streams and other videos.
Right. So if it gets demonetized, you still keep everything up until when it gets demonetized?
Yes, you do.
That's cool. That's good, at least.
Ah, man, did you know that they even if you're not monetizing, you have a video that goes viral, they'll put ads in your video, but you can't get paid for the ads. You can't get paid for that.
Yeah, I had a couple ads on my one video that has 500 views, but I was like, doesn't make any sense because I'm not monetized. And it's only got 5 or 4, almost 500.
Oh man, I want to monetize so bad.
It'll happen soon enough.
Yeah, that's true, man.
I don't even care about getting monetized. I just want to have a fan base, or not even a fan, just a view based where I can actually talk with them. Eric has a cool fan base where everybody, actually it's a community and everybody talks to each other. That's what I want.
That's more of what I mean, because I know even if you do get monetization, you have to get a lot of views and a lot of subscribers to actually make any ad revenue off of it. Most YouTubers are just doing streams and are just getting super chats and getting donations or going on Twitch to make money now. Even the ones with a fair amount of subscribers, ad revenue does not pay you nearly as good as streams do. And streams give you you can also get more watch time with streams too, so you'll make a lot more money off of doing that. And that's why a lot of people aren't making videos as much anymore, especially if they don't have that as big of a following, because it's just not as worthwhile for them in the end. And I mean, I just want to make them just to make videos and make quality things to make, but at the same time, I mean, I'm really busy right now. I think I might take next semester off just to focus more on YouTube and my job. Right. Because it's kind of hard right now, but I like doing the streams because I can still interact and put out content and speak my mind and say what I have to say and still get feedback for it, which is awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I feel you, dude. I'm pretty busy lately too. I'm planning on doing this thing on Saturday where I want to start it. It's a challenge I'm creating. It's going to be called the Week O Video Challenge, where I come out with one video per day for 7 days. And it can be any style of video, vlog, stream, edited video, podcast, whatever you want. And then at the end of it, I'm going to challenge 3 other YouTubers to do it. So keep your eyes open, boys.
I will.
Yeah, gonna put you on the spot.
If you put me in that top, then you're gonna kill me.
Hey, it could be just what you need.
Hey, that's true, man. So if you get the chance to, go for it, man.
Basically what I'm doing for it is going to be just more me sitting in front of the camera talking, just not adding any extra pictures or videos or cuts or anything. Just kind of be like more like a vlog opinion style piece. Like I'm coming up with a couple different things. Like I have a couple of the ideas. One of them is going to be like my top 5 Nen users, the Netero in his opinion, like my opinion, who he was talking about, maybe talk about Haikyu, just stuff like that, you know, easygoing videos, kind of like stream style.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Go for it, man. I mean, I would love to be a part of the challenge, though. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, then like I challenged 3 people. They challenged 3 people. Could become a cool thing for the community.
I'm with it. Yeah, I know some people that would be willing to do that.
Yeah. Cool. Man. It's just going to be tough to actually do it. I'll probably end up having to stream a couple of the days just because I won't have time to edit a video.
Definitely not.
I mean, I finished class like next week is honestly like my last full week of class, so I'm good, man. Then I just have 1 class on the following Monday, so. There
you go. By the time I'm done, your first week off will be the perfect time to get back into YouTube. Full swing.
I only have 1 class on Mondays after I already made my schedule for next semester. Got no class on Fridays, 1 class on Mondays, 1 class on Wednesdays.
That's awesome. I can't wait until this semester's over, because I have a few more projects and things I have to do this week, and I think next week I have like some stuff to do, and then after that's done, I want to like just actually start making some videos again and trying to like do different things with my channel. I really want to make some merch. That's the one thing I'm trying to. My friend's actually going to make me some buttons, some Shinigami Wolf buttons, and I wanted to make some stickers and just stuff like that, because a lot of people I know actually want to buy that, and I just want to get stuff for my fans, kind of like spread my thing out there.
Right.
Okay.
Badass. Hey, Eric, did you get the shirt I sent you yet?
I was going to ask you about that. I still haven't gotten it yet.
Dude, I haven't even got an update from like the shipping label yet.
Yeah, shipping's been weird lately. There's some things I haven't even come to my mail yet. I don't know how long it's going to take with the shipping I did, because I shipped out some of the first round of prizes, and I mean, people are still, no one said they've gotten it yet, but it's been like a week, so I expect it to be long.
I mean, mine's been like, I don't even know, like 3 weeks maybe from when I sent it. It's been what?
Did you do it from?
I did UPS.
Wait, what did you like? You manually delivered a package, or you did it through?
So I did my giveaway, and then I pulled his name for the shirt. So the package that it got sent to me in, I just retaped it, and then I printed out a shipping label, because you can just pay online for UPS, and I just dropped it off at UPS and said, take it to him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Weird.
I have I'm still with my prize. I have 3 plastic bags just filled with like the different plushes. I might just do one, because I actually pulled like the entire set in one of mine. So I was like, I might just give away like the entire set of all the
Wow. Plushes. That'd be pretty huge.
So I might just do that, and there's less people to ship to, and just less like spending on my end. So I'm like,
and that'd make people want it a lot more too, to have I would definitely want the whole thing. That'd be so
that's awesome.
Yeah, the only one I have from that collection you have is what's his name? Haida.
Oh, you got one from the blind box?
Yeah.
You got the plushie
I'm not sure
one?
You can see it. It's like right there behind the Broly.
I can kind of see it, and that's that is.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
I can see him. That's the hardest one to pull. I literally.
Really?
No, he is the hardest one. Like, I only got 2 out of all of these. That's the least amount. Like, I got way more Fenneco's, I got way more Retsuko's, Gories, and Washimis. I got like, he's actually like the hardest one to pull, and probably the best made out of all of them too. I got all of them. Like, he's the hardest to get, and like, I was so happy I got one, because I fucking bought so many of these little fuckers. Like, I kind of freaked out a little bit when I got it. Like, someone that video when I got it.
Where'd you get them from?
I got them from Amazon. At first I got them from Hot Topic, and then I ordered them on Amazon and just got a bunch of them, and then
All right. Do you guys have anything else to talk about, or?
Yeah. What are we gonna talk about next? Or next, are we gonna continue with Haikyu? We're gonna like step All Saint Street, or what's gonna go on with that?
We can talk about the second season of Haikyu, and I can finish the second half of All Saint Street if you guys are down for that.
All right, I could do that. Yeah, we can just continue this.
That sounds good to me.
All right.
Then we can come up with some random things as we go.
Awesome.
Talk about the manga that I bought, because I just spent a lot of money on getting manga. I spent probably like almost $300.
Oh no, I spent a shit ton on Black Friday. I got like all kinds of merch. I was gonna do some unboxing videos of the merch I've bought. And
you should, 100%. Live stream merch unboxing.
I'm definitely going to. I got this website called the Hyena Agenda, and they have little not life size, but like they're like what are the like pictures, they're like stands that you can put up, like I don't know what they're called, but yeah, they have ones of like furry versions of from the torture dance, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure of like Mista and Narcia and like all of them.
Right. That's funny.
So I think I was gonna like do that, but yeah, I got like tons of cool shit. Like their merch is clean.
Badass.
Okay.
Cool. I think that's good for me. I don't know if you guys have anything else.
Yeah, I'm good.
I got to get going to work, so
yeah, I gotta hop off and get on another Zoom call.
Okay, you ready for the closing, Eric?
Yeah, I will. This is just Some Weebs, episode 18. Stay tuned for next week to continue the second season of All Saints Street and Haikyu. So yeah,
Peace out.
Peace out.